welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation program which has all the good taste of American hamburger and all the good sense of British beef, featuring tonight, after an extended period on loan to the Royal Shakespeare Company, Dame Josie Lawrence. Then, on a not very free transfer from Men Behaving Badly, Mistress Caroline Quentin. Then a man so talented he can only be named after a Shakespearean character, the fool Colin Mockery. And then finally, fresh from playing Hamlet and several other brands of cigar, the noble lord of Seattle, Ryan Stiles. We're going to start tonight with a game called Questions Only. It's for all four contestants. We start off with Colin and Caroline, and they have to improvise the scene, but only speaking in questions. And if they go wrong, I'll buzz, and the people behind them will replace them, and so on until we get to a winner, or we get taken off the air. So, what's the scene? Colin, you're serving at a lingerie counter. Lingerie counter? It's your previous job, I think. So,
can I help you?
Have you got anything in my size?
Would you like something sexy?
Would I like you to show me something sexy?
You want me to put it on?
Wouldn't anybody?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know what I'm saying.
But I look good in this. Would you like an extra large? You're the guy with the legs for it.
Are you looking for something for your wife?
Do you have anything in black?
What size is she?
Does 36 sound too big?
Is that a size?
Isn't it? Oh, back again, are you? Was someone else here? Were you just here 10 minutes ago? Do you know my brother? Andy Rogers? Have you heard of exact duplicates? You're a twin? Are you here to buy lingerie or what? What's what?
Do you like this?
Would you show it to me from the other side?
Would you like it in pink?
Have you got it in black?
It's black.
Do you want it in black?
Why did you ever leave me?
Can't you see that our love can never be? I'm sorry, what did you say? Can't you see our love can never be? You're in love with me? Isn't it obvious?
Why are you two timing me?
Well done. I don't like to tell you what the score is because I haven't been writing it down yet. As we go on to a game called Film and Theatre Styles, this is for Colin and Ryan. If they come on down, they have to improvise a little scene, but break into a number of film and theatre styles suggested now by members of the studio audience. So this early on, you must have plenty of ideas of film and theatre. Film noir, very good. That's a very popular one. Film noir. Biblical epic. We haven't done that for about 3 series. Was that Tom and Jerry? Is it like Tom and Jerry, only in Australian, or what? Sorry? Hammer Horror. Is that 2 series? That's 1 series, isn't it?
King Kong.
King Kong, yeah. Right.
Free Willy.
I'm so sorry? I'm sorry, just adjust myself before we Free Willy.
Have we time?
Free Willy. Now, you've just taken off for an air-sea rescue mission. That's what just for seniors. I'll give you the styles in a moment after I stop stuttering.
Look, this may be a mission that one of us doesn't come back from, Brad. I hope it's you. I'm behind you as well. Well, let's go. I didn't know how to tell you this, but one of those people on that yacht that sank?
Yeah?
Your wife.
My God.
I guess we should save her anyway.
King Kong.
We're tilting to... There's a dang ape on the rotor! My God! I'll climb out and get it. He's got a girl in his hand. A really small girl in his hand.
Tom and Jerry.
Not sure whether I actually talk or not. But if I get it would sound something like this.
I don't think so. Free Willy.
What's that down below us?
It's my wife, Aunt Willy.
I'll lower myself down onto the wife and Willie.
Be careful.
And grab the Willie wife. Lower me down.
All right, wait, let me attach this part. Okay. Watch out, you're too close to the blowhole. The biblical epic.
I'm inside the whale. Before me, I see a small boy made of wood. No, his coming has been told. Really?
Film noir.
She's dead. I did everything I could, but the whale was too much for her. I couldn't help but notice there seems to be a knife sticking out her back. That was one mean whale.
Horror.
She was nothing but a cheap tramp. She'd sleep with her. Horror?
Well, now just topping out the scores, and we are, what, about halfway through the introduction to the next game, as we go on to a game called Foreign Film Dub. Now, Josie and Caroline, they come on down, and they're going to improvise a film in a foreign language, but to help us out, Ryan and Colin will translate for them into English, or into, well, American. And so which language would you like the film to be in? Russian, okay. You've had every suggestion, so Russian is fine. It's a Russian film, so can we get an epic title for a Russian film?
Godzilla Eats the Dust.
Godzilla Eats the Dust. You've really caught the flavour of Russian culture there. Godzilla eats or bites the dust. Godzilla eats the dust in Russian. Caroline and Josie.
Is
Is it me or is it really dusty in here? Isn't that Jerry?
Melyanka. Melyanka. Mekraya Melyanka Megargiada.
I think it is. Quick, take him these cakes that I made this morning. Hey, look, oh my God, is that a large lizard? Stand back. I will light this cigarette and have a puff. He's attracted to the dust. We must sweep. Sweep, sweep, I tell you. Sweep like you never swept before. My God, the baby is coming. Okay, you relax. Oh, I'll kill that bastard for doing this to me. Talk like a baby. And now I'll talk normal. He's green, like the large lizard over there.
Papa, papa.
Papa, papa. I don't remember any of this. I must have been drunk.
Papa, papa, Nicole.
Papa, Nicole.
We'll end on Papa Nicole might get a free runner out of it. As we go on to a game called Props, they're divided into two pairs of two for this. Ryan and Caroline, you've got to come up with many different ways of using this item, whatever it is, at the time available. Whereas the other two, you have a rather simpler thing in a way. Come up with different ways of using that. And I'll buzz between the two pairs just so I get the idea of what you're doing. Or probably just before, normally. And away you go.
That's the fattest slug I've ever seen. Well, it's not much of a yellow brick road, but... Congratulations to the mother of a bouncing baby boy. Just get on the seesaw.
Come on, Daisy, I'm going to milky.
Don't panic! We'll get you out of the quicksand! Yes, my mother left me the Pamela Anderson silhouette. Not only is this chicken done, I think it's a communist. Get on the back, baby, we're going!
I've got murder with these piles.
As you can see, the murderer chopped off the body and just left the head and shoulders.
Do you have a table for Satan? Satan? You're right, we shouldn't pee in the cold.
Thank you very much. Very good. Props around. Okay, it's all right. Take it back. Welcome back. Welcome back to part two, or part one as I'm calling it tonight, just to confuse people who tune in late. As we go on to sound effects, Ryan and Colin. Colin's going to act out an everyday situation. Ryan will provide the sound effects, and much fun will be had. Else it'll be edited out. As we go, it'll be a surgeon doing an operation. That's it, surgeon doing an operation. Away you go. That's our satire on the modern day National Health Service. As we move on with the scores standing on this piece of paper, we go into a game called Press Conference for everybody, but mainly Caroline Quentin, who's going to be playing the part of a famous person taking a press conference. The others will be the journalists at the press conference. I'm now handing a piece of paper. On that piece of paper describes a strange characteristic of Caroline which she doesn't know anything about, but she'll work out what it is based on the questions and answers that she receives and gives in the course of the improvisation. Okay, where you go. Good luck, Caroline.
Thank you all for coming here today. I will be doing the photographs after. Yes, I will be doing the photographs. Oh, yeah, you have a question for me, sir?
I'd like to say good morning first.
Hello, hi.
How long did this whole process take?
7 hours. 7 hours.
Finished.
From the moment I started, it was 7 hours until it stopped. Yes.
Did it come out all right?
It came out quickly, and it came out with a little bit of sticky stuff, but there was
I hear there was some unusual tools used.
Yes, it will. Well, you say unusual. For me, they were the only thing to use. It was a thimble, a step ladder, and a thermal vest.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Was it green, as we've always heard?
It was very, very green. It was actually the sort of green that lady's wearing there. It was that sort of green, but also with a little bit of yellow, which was nice.
When you were actually involved in the early stages,
Yes,
did you enjoy them as you normally would enjoy that kind of thing?
Do you know, I loved it. I loved it. I think I can honestly say I've never enjoyed anything as much in my life. So,
Did it come out easy, or was it a Klingon?
it came out relatively easy, as I say, because of all the sticky stuff.
So what's the answer? What are you? What is it?
Got
What's
a
happened?
clue.
You're practically there.
Yes.
Did you do the normal breathing exercises?
Oh, I did when I was giving birth
To
a Klingon.
To an alien.
To an alien.
Yes. I give you full points there, Carol. Not that you got it, but because you were answering so enthusiastically about something you had no idea what you were talking about. You could be speaking for hours about it. Okay, let's move on. And what's our next game? It's called Fainting Bodies. It's going to feature Colin Mockery as the only actor in a drama who manages to stay on his feet, which can't be normal. Now, in this, I want Ryan and Josie to play a couple on the first night of their honeymoon, and in due course, Caroline will come in, and she's an ex-lover who's going to confront them. But this is the strange thing. All the actors have fainted. So Josie is up for the count, as is Ryan. Even when Caroline arrives, she collapses as well. But Colin, playing goodness knows what, decides to carry on with the play even though nobody else is on their feet. It sounds simple. No, it doesn't. It sounds complicated. But let's see how it goes. Away you go.
Darling, you're so beautiful. I can hardly wait to get the wedding night going. Let me do my exercises first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Oh, oh, your touch inflames me. Oh, oh. Push me, you fool. First, let us just touch heads. The anticipation will be so much. I want more than that. What more? What are you doing here? I just thought I'd drop in. It's my wedding night, for God's sake! How could you come here? Oh, darling, darling, darling! I've never forgiven you for the way you've left me. Take that! Ow, ow! I want you out. I'll remove you by bodily force if I have to. But first, let me conserve my strength. Oh, my whole wedding night is a shambles. Oh! Get out! Get out, you! All right, I'll go. But there's one thing you should know. Yeah? He was making love to me all through your wedding ceremony. What? What? You heard me. And I'm carrying his child. Oh, no.
Okay, that's in there. Well done, Colin. Everybody else? Well, that's it. That game's a big hit this series, if not tonight. As we go on, no, it's brilliant, a million points. As we go on to a game called Greatest Hits, and this is going to feature Josie Lawrence singing some hits from her latest album with the assistance of Richard Branch at the piano, but with the hindrance of Colin and Ryan, who are going to be TV voiceover artists, giving us a guide to what's on this Greatest Hits album, this retrospective. And now, it's hits of the bathroom. That's bathroom in the British sense, not in the American sense of somewhere where you go and do what you do in an American sense. You know what I'm talking about.
No, not really.
Want to throw that big party, but just haven't got the music to play? Well, now on a 2-record set, you can get the hits of the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Can't you, Bob?
You sure can.
Who can ever forget the #1 gold album, the rock opera? If you're out of toilet paper, use the towel marked Tiz.
And I just don't know what to do. Every time I try to go for a poo, I'm sitting on the loo, but it's such a caper. Because when it comes to pass, and I look for something to wipe with my eyes, I find that I've run out of toilet paper. I've run out toilet paper.
That really takes me back to my childhood.
Oh, it certainly does. Take me back to your childhood. But who can forget this popular hit? Popular in the 50s. You are my suds, I am your sponge.
Oh, we had such a laugh, didn't we, John? When we sat in the bath, didn't we, John? Oh, you covered me in so many bubbles, rubbed them all in, I forgot my troubles. You went into every little crack, didn't you, John? Took a loofah to my back, didn't you, John? Oh, I love you, come on, let's get me wrong. Let's remember our days in the tub. John.
Believe it or not, I got my first kiss to that song. Bring back some memories?
Oh, yeah.
The year was 1962, and boy, we had a lot to protest about, didn't we? Boy, it was an anthem for a whole generation, and the top #1 protest hit song, I'm So Small 'Cause You Used All the Hot Water.
Where has all the hot water gone? Gone to wash the lady. Oh, where has all the hot water gone? There's no more left for you, soldier baby. All the hot water's gone. It's all been drained away. But life isn't as bad as you think. 'Cause when people go in cold water, soldier boy, everyone around tends to shrink.
That's the last game. That's the last game we're playing tonight. And taking all the points, I see that Josie and Caroline is 6 minutes. So well done, Josie and Caroline. Okay. And the prize for winning. The prize for winning is to read the credits of style of my choosing. You have to do it in the style of 2 teenage boys in a locker room. So it just remains for me to thank Josie, Lawrence, Caroline, Quentin, Colin Mockery, Ryan Stiles, Richard Francis, Pianos, me, Clive Evans, and say good night. Good night.
Oh, my wrist's killing me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I can do like that.
Yeah, I've been thinking about Pamela Anderson.
Yeah,
and Phil Pope.
and Phil Pope, yeah. When I think about Paul Wheeler, that's when I really start to spur.
Yeah. Have you seen that? Jenny as well. She's lovely, she is.
So great. She's great. She's great.
Yeah, he's great too, yeah.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie Thorogood.
Oh, that girl.
She is an all.
Yeah, yeah. You need something on your dead person. Dead person. Dead person.
Welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation program which has all the good taste of American hamburger and all the good sense of British beef, featuring tonight, after an extended period on loan to the Royal Shakespeare Company, Dame Josie Lawrence. Then, on a not very free transfer from Men Behaving Badly, Mistress Caroline Quentin. Then a man so talented he can only be named after a Shakespearean character, the fool Colin Mockery. And then finally, fresh from playing Hamlet and several other brands of cigar, the noble lord of Seattle, Ryan Stiles. We're going to start tonight with a game called Questions Only. It's for all 4 contestants. We start off with Colin and Caroline, and they have to improvise a scene, but only speaking in questions. And if they go wrong, I'll buzz, and the people behind them will replace them, and so on until we get to a winner, or we get taken off the air.